Pozdrav svima, ja sam Nikola Jadrić, a dolazim daleke Australije. Ja igram za juniori Rijeke. I came from Canberra, which is the capital of Australia, and I first moved here by myself in 2019, where I lived a little bit with cousins that live here, but then later on had a stand by myself. I looked at it as a good opportunity for me to come test myself in a different and unfamiliar environment. I look at it as a good experience for me to put me in good stead for the future, and I look at it as a way for me to test myself to my full abilities. Oh, the biggest difference for me has to be the weather. I come from a place where it's very hot, and here is very cold. For the first time I experienced Buddha, and I finally touched snow for the first time. My friends took me to Platak here, and that was the best experience. Where Buddha, it was too cold. It went straight through my bones, and it was very cold. But you know, the difference with the people here is they're a lot more passionate than the people in Australia. The people, you know, love football. It's part of their life, and I appreciate that. I remember I was here watching a match, and the passion that the people have here is very different to Australia. The capacity of this stadium is about 10,000 people, but they can make it look like there's 50,000 people watching the match, where in Australia we only have about 3,000 or 4,000 people come to watch a match. Football is one of the lower sports in Australia. I'd say it's probably the 5th most popular sport in Australia, where we have lots of different sports like rugby league, AFL, which is Australian sport you won't know, and
Aussie rules.
Yeah, Aussie rules, exactly.
It's an insane sport.
Yeah, oh, it's crazy. I started playing football at a very young age. I played many sports actually. When I became older, I decided I only want to play football because for me it was the most fun, and I made the most friends when I was playing it. And when I came here, I've also made lots of friends, and I feel like I will be friends with them for a long time. Well, I first came here was when Rijeka called me. I came in 2018 for the first time with my father. I was here for 1 week, and after that 1 week they told me to come back for the 2019-2020 season with the juniors. And for me, when I first met my colleagues, I was very nervous and I was very scared because I saw they were amazing players, and I just wanted to be like them and show I could, you know, play like them. But for me it was a very nervous and scary experience. My football progress, I believe, has improved a lot. Of course, this is a professional environment. We train every day. I feel like it has to improve. But talking with my colleagues, I speak English because most of them can speak English, and my coaches, they speak English as well. But when we're in group and they speak Croatian, I feel like I can understand them because I feel like I know a little bit of Croatian, so it's not a big problem. My ambitions are to have a good future in anything, you know, preferably football, but you know, whether it is football or it is having a normal job, I believe this is a good way for me to set myself up for the future. So my favourite has to be Luka Modrić, because I read his book and I saw his life, and it inspired me to see where he's come from and where he is today, and I believe if he could do it, anyone can do it. My favourite match was Rijeka Osijek. It was played at Rujivice. I remember I was sitting at the stands just here, and it was 1-1. I remember everyone around me cheering and standing up and yelling because it was a very intense match, and it's something I'll never forget. For me, family support is the most important thing for me, and I'm very thankful for the family I have. They always support me 100%, but also I've created a new family here and they support whatever I do and they make me feel like home.